Hello. So, just finished turn number 28 and I summoned my Eldritch Horror. So he have Paragon, +10, +1, +1, and Resurgence. No. And I used it in 2 battles, so I turn before I went with my leader and the Shock Serpent to stand over here because I didn't want to have the outdoor battle with the giant. So I used I was standing over here before, so I could reach with my leader and Shock Serpent to get to this haste berries. And then I placed my units there and there. And then the next turn I moved to the library, summoned the Eldritch Horror on there, used it in the battle at the library, and then my leader couldn't. I don't know why. Yeah, because it lacked 1 hex, yeah, of course. 2 hex. It lacked 1 hex, but yeah, so to move from there to there it's 8. So she had 28 and she needed 32, same as the Eldritch Horror have, so that he could reach there. But not her. So then I did a battle with the giants. And I used this unit that was standing over here before. So it was the Watcher and the Phantom Warrior, and then the Druid was standing out of range here and waiting, and then they moved up here, the quest unit, and then I could use her as the leader. So now I have the Dragon Dwelling as a vassal, and yeah, they're friendly, so they went from at war to friendly in a couple of turns, so it's nice. And at the library I dominated 1 dwarf apprentice, and then dominated the ogre in the other battle. So the Eldritch Horror, they're good in many ways, so they can also work as a converter. So then I went towards here, because this is where the enemy is, the Thistlewood. So I'm thinking to clear this site next turn, just because I can. But I think I'm gonna send my... I don't think I will include Eldritch Horror in this. Maybe I should. 1, 6. I can probably get to the Sphinx Temple, but might be better to just go down straight here with those 2 units. I can probably manage with the rest of them. So it's probably better to go this way, so the other units doesn't need to walk so far. So in 2 turns probably, because I'll clear the Sphinx Temple, I will have another 10 casting points, and then I can summon them even quicker. The Eldritch Horrors. So at the home base I'm just producing units to defend the throne. Sorry, the domain. So I'm building this Hall of Chivalry here, and priest there, priest here. Yeah. And then the Dragon Dwelling is quite close by, actually. It's not that far if you think about it. So yeah, I don't think this guy can come. He needs to go there because he cannot cross over the pebbles. he's playing Halfling Warlord, so yeah, he can have some of these Eagle Riders, but yeah, it's probably not a big threat there. So I will finish this game. You can stop watching the videos if you don't want to watch it anymore. The mission is completed, but if you want, I will continue to upload the turns. See you. Hello. So we're back at turn number 30, and one funny thing is that I moved this recorder thingy all the way up here so that I didn't need to, if I wanted to click on something, I don't click on it again. And then when I started recording it, we moved straight back down. So yeah, it doesn't work. So I recorded last time turn 28, so I did one battle in turn 29, so not much to show. But I mean, it's important where you place your units, because I placed my units like this, and I think that I moved in the attack with these 3 units, because we were going towards here. So I attacked with from the left hand side. So that meant that this 6 units was very close to this ones. So actually the Frostling Theocrat took a lot of damage. But yeah, so that's just one thing to keep in mind when you're attacking with 3 stacks. It can work in your favor, because you can put, like, if I put 1 unit here and 6/6, then I could split them in a nice way potentially, to deal with only 3 or 4 units, and 2 of them will go for this unit here, and then you can retreat with that, for example. And maybe you don't even have 12 units or 13 units. Maybe you just have like 6 units, so you can place 1, 1, 4, and attack with this one to get a good split, natural split. So that was just one thing to think about. And then I ignored the sites down here, so I just because this game should be finished soon, so I just moved straight for the Sphinx Temple. Started to I cleared yeah, it says here. So I researched Sorcery 6, and School of Teleportation is also researched. So all my units have teleportation. All support units have teleportation. So I cleared the Sphinx Temple and dominated a Mystic. And then I did this battle for the trading post, and the funny thing is that I dominated a Frostling Ice Queen, and then I used Iron Heart on her. So yeah, that was very clever. That cancelled effect. So I will just I have like 6 units here and a 2 here. So I mean, if they attack 8 versus 8, yeah, let it be. But I think I will win that battle. But then I have another fair few units that could join the battle. I don't think the Sphinx could reach. No, he will just get there. Insane. But these 2 units can reach. I'm not sure about him. No, he can also not reach. So maybe I'll just place them here and then try to dominate the Old Serpent on the way to, if I want to take these 3 sites, for example, for easy experience. And then the Eldritch Horror will be done next turn, so the second one, turn 31. So yeah, I think that's it. Turn number 32, and I did a few battles in turn 31 as well. I attacked Ernest. I'm not sure if I showed this actually, but maybe I did. I'm not sure. I lost the Shock Serpent anyway, and then I attacked one more Halfling Adventure that was standing over here. So that was that battle, yeah. And then I did a few auto combat battles, just to to do it, because then I wanted to clear this sunken city in turn number 32, so this was this turn. So when I cleared that sunken city, can watch that battle actually, I got through Resurrect, a little bit of knowledge, and one quiver of for like the inner shield slot that does range damage. So I move so that only my horrors can get hit by the Kraken. And then the Thunderstorm do a little bit of damage in the beginning, and then the Sirens they do quite a lot of damage actually on my units. And there's 3 of them, or 4 of them maybe, 3, and 2 baby Krakens and 1 Kraken. So it's not often that I do these sunken city battles, but think this is one of the maybe harder defender sets, but I'm not sure. Because the Sirens, they do like at least initial damage, they do quite a lot, and then they do a little bit of frost and physical damage. So one of the horrors that I summoned, he's leveled up to veteran now, so it's quite good. Then actually this Kraken eat my horror next turn. But of course I can get it back, because if they die by the attack and you kill them, you get back the latest unit that they ate. Oh no, it was not the horror, it was the little fire wyvern, sorry. Yeah, so I got through Resurrect, and I did a battle at this shrine, so I get full movement, and did auto combat at the gold mine. Then I did auto combat at the water node, the gold mine, and the magma forge. And in one battle, this battle, I forgot to turn off cast spells, so I this battle, yeah. So I used, I guess, True Resurrect costs 20 or more. 25, yeah. So it cost 50 casting points to resurrect Orc Spearman. And then I guess I cast also Dispel Magic or something for 14 points. So yeah, the next summon Eldritch Horror is quite delayed, a little bit delayed, 1 turn. And then I did this battle at Magma Forge, and yeah, that was actually last battle, was this gold mine. It's also an auto combat. So next turn, I think this is his throne, maybe. Yeah, May